Okay, Operation Frog Effect, Chapter 17. Cecilia. Hola, Abuelita. I didn't want to come in the first place. That's why I suggested the vote. Why didn't my feet listen to my brain? And I'm so cold. My toes and fingertips are the worst. Now I think everyone else is realizing the same thing. I can tell by the way Emily's biting her nails. Sharon's eyes are wide and Kai's edging closer and closer to us. There's a man who keeps looking at us. He's got long stringy hair and tattoos everywhere. Now he's talking to some other grungy men. He's pointing at us and shaking his head. Why is he watching us? What is he saying about us? I've got that want to cry feeling where my throat is tight and my nose aches. I'm not sure I can hold it back. I reach for Emily's hand and try to remind myself I'm not alone. Words to practice. No words today. You'll never see this letter. Besos y abrazos, Cecilia. Hi. Hey, Frog. It's so cold my bones hurt and the tip of my nose feels like it might chip off like a piece of ice. The girls are scared, I can tell, even Sharon, and I've never seen her scared before. I just wish that man would stop looking at us. I've got to do something. We've got to go now. Aviva. Date, December 9th. Dear G.O.D., if Emily's okay, I promise never to complain about chores. If she's okay, I'll confess to her the truth about the cheese pizza. If she's okay, I'll be a better friend. I promise. Please. Kaylee. Dear Mrs. Graham, things are pretty bad. No one knows where Emily is. My mother came to pick me up, and Blake and Henry too. Now we're all sitting in Aviva's living room trying to eat Greek pizza. The feta and spinach are making me want to hurl because I can't stop thinking about how I told Emily there was meat in the school pizza sauce. And now she might be kidnapped for real. The cops are trying to track down Emily, Kai, Sharon, and Cecilia. They think maybe they're all together, especially since it looks like Emily lied to her mom in the first place tonight. I know I haven't spent much time with Emily this school year, but I have known her since kindergarten. She's never been a liar before. Aviva. Date, December 9th. This is all my fault. I should have told about Tattoo Man right away. Emma gave me a big old lecture and started crying because I had been asking her to drive me to school and she'd been saying no. But of course, if she'd known, she'd have dropped everything to take me. And don't I know how important safety is? And haven't I been listening to them and all that fuss about private school when this is exactly why I need one because I'm clearly incapable of making safe decisions? She got really mad then and shook her finger in my face and yelled about me not speaking up. I think I shrank to nothingness right there on the spot, and then I cried so hard my brain felt like it might explode. Kaylee put her arm around me, all protective, and she smelled like bubble gum and asked me to come with her to drop Blake and Henry at home. I said yes because I didn't want Emma to keep yelling at me. At first, she said I was grounded and couldn't go with Kaylee, but then she changed her mind, saying that she should keep Emily's mom company until there was some news. Kaylee's mother promised she'd watch us like hawks. Kaylee called shotgun, so I sat squished in the back seat between the two boys until we dropped Blake off. I had that hiccupy crying that doesn't stop, and I felt awful. Henry. Today felt like a movie. I couldn't get any of this down until I got home tonight. My brain is still hula hooping around inside my skull. It was that kind of day. Squashed in the back of a red Corvette, written by the up-and-coming director Henry, who will someday make millions so that he can buy 10 Corvettes. Kaylee. Aviva, stop crying. It's gonna be okay. Aviva sniffles. Kaylee, seriously, they're probably all together. They probably snuck off to a movie or something. It's the most logical explanation. Aviva sniffles. Kaylee. Stop crying. Can someone distract her or something? Henry. What good are your jokes if you can't whip them out at the right time? Henry. Oh, so I was thinking this was a bad time for jokes. Kaylee. It's a horrible time for jokes, but tell one anyway. Henry. Oh, good, because I've been dying to say this, but I thought it would be bad timing. So, Mrs. Barrett, about this car, I'm turning 16 in less than 6 years. By that time, this Corvette will be a shabby old thing. It'd make a great birthday present. Hint, hint. Kaylee, sarcastic. Very funny. Henry, what? You told me to. Plus, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. You can't blame me for trying. Blake, You can just drop me off here at the park. Mrs. Barrett. Blake, there's a child missing out there. No way. I'm walking you to your front door. Blake, it's the next left, number 872. Kaylee, maybe we can walk him up. Mrs. Barrett pulls over. If you all go together, that's fine. Henry, climbing out of the car. Now we can stalk you, Blake. We know where you live. Aviva, trying to talk while crying. Henry, today is not a good day for that kind of joke. Henry, oops, sorry, my bad. Blake leads the group around the side of the garage door. Looks uncomfortable. Thanks, guys. Aviva, don't worry, they'll find her. Kaylee, we have to wait until you get in. Mother's orders. Blake unlocks door, then cracks it up to slip in. Kaylee pushes door open, revealing that the garage has been converted into an apartment. Everyone silent. Blake, this is just for a little while. We're getting another place soon. Kaylee, no, it's cute. You all did a great job fixing it up. It looks like a college dorm. Kitten, meow. Blake scoops up Kitten. This is my newest roommate. She keeps me company. Henry backs up. Achoo! I'm allergic to cats. That's my cue to leave. Kaylee, funny coincidence. I'm allergic too, only I'm allergic to you. Henry talks to Blake while backing out of the room. Is it just me, or is she getting funnier? Achoo! Kaylee, dear Mrs. Graham, I was so curious about why Blake kept trying to get my mother to drop him off somewhere else. That's why I volunteered to walk him up. Of course, I had no idea that he lives in a garage, like the place you park extra cars. I have never heard of something like this in my whole life. Doesn't it get cold? Is it even safe? Did you know this, Miss Graham? They have it set up pretty nice, but it's still a garage. What happens if he has to go to the bathroom at night? Does he go in the regular house, or in the bushes outside, or walk down to the convenience store? And what about showers? I'm way too polite to ask any of those questions. I know I'm going to remember this night forever, only I really hope I remember it because it was a great big adventure and we find Emily and she's okay. Not because of something terrible.